Can Genesis woo everyone with its mystical looks and performance, or will the Korean luxury fall short compared to the competition? Today, we go over the latest updates to the 2023 Genesis GV60 Luxury EV. Genesis is offering its third luxury SUV with the G60 crossover for 2023. While the GV60 looks a little bit smaller than the GV70 and the GV80 in the group for Genesis luxury brand SUVs, make no mistake, the GV60 is a luxury vehicle ready to make its debut here in the EV market. You don't get the large trapezoidal grille that stretches between the dual element headlamps. Instead, you'll see a lower grille that spreads across the front bumper. Inside, you'll enjoy premium features across the board. You have a large display screen that serves just both as a gauge cluster and an infotainment system with an interesting crystal sphere shifter that actually rotates itself when the SUV is powered up. There are a couple different options to jump into there. At launch, you're going to be able to get a 314 horsepower advanced or 429 horsepower performance trim with estimating driving range that varies from 235 to 248 miles per charge. Now stack that up against their top competitor in the crossover market for EVs, being the Tesla Model Y, and you're looking at maybe a difference on the top end of 70 to 80 miles of range with that top end long range option. So it is behind in terms of total range, but not completely out of the market. If you look at rival SUVs such as the Audi Q4 e-tron, the Volvo XC460 Recharge, and the coupe-like C40 Recharge, they're very similar in terms of trim and have about the same range, maybe slightly less here with a GV60. So, in terms of price, with the advanced model, you're looking at $60,385 out the door for sticker price, and performance, we're looking at $69,385 to pay for that extra range and horsepower. On the plus side, for paying that extra $9,000, you are getting a significant boost in horsepower. It's a 483 horsepower from 2 electric motors, so you are looking at a big step up from the advanced trim to performance. You're also going to get a Bang & Olufsen stereo system, heated and ventilated front seats, and a bunch of driver assistance features here with the performance tier. It looks like Genesis is eventually going to land on 3 different powertrains, but for right now, both options are both all-wheel drive dual motors. One thing to note with the performance model, you're going to get 429 horsepower in its normal mode, and then when you boost that up to the performance boost action, that's when it goes to 483 horsepower, and that's going to get you 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. In terms of handling and performance, very smooth, has great performance on the road, drawing comparisons to the Porsche Macan here as far as crossover SUVs. So let's talk about the battery here. In terms of range and charging there, you're getting a 77.4 kilowatt battery pack. But according to EPA estimates here, you're getting all-wheel drive G60 will come up with about 248 miles of driving range, and the performance model is going to range right about 235 miles. You get a base rear-wheel drive powertrain that's supposed to be the third one entering the group here. This would be Genesis' version of a long-range model that's going to get them above the current pack and closer to that longer-range Model Y estimates that we have seen performance-wise. If you've got a DC fast charging station to plug into, you can go from 10 to 80% battery capacity in 18 minutes. That stacks really well up against Tesla as far as supercharging goes. We just need more of those DC fast charging stations to be out there and available. If you're looking at 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy, as part of a test there, they observed a range of about 200 miles. That feels closer to what you would get just going highway to highway. So what this breaks down to basically is an EP rating of 103 miles per gallon electric city and 80 miles per gallon electric highway. The performance trim is rated for 97 miles per electric gallon and 82 miles per electric gallon in a highway as well. So as we said, this is the smallest of the Genesis group in terms of SUVs, but it's not lacking for sex appeal and features there. When you take the crystal ball shifter and flip it upside down when in park, it shows the appearance of a crystal ball, which is pretty awesome. You have some pretty cool tech like facial recognition system that allows the owner to unlock and start the vehicle without needing a key, which is cool if you don't have your phone and you're not able to start it the normal way. Use your face. Biometric tech also, such as fingerprint readers, are also incorporated to the SUV's design as well. So some really good technology to start with. On the downside of this, you don't have wireless capability with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So hopefully that's something that gets fixed in future versions, but right now not currently available. You have a 12.3 infotainment touchscreen that shares the panel with a identically sized 12.3-inch dual gauge cluster. So, you're looking at some pretty good opportunities for you to take advantage of both the click wheel and the two displays. You're looking at a lot of nice, awesome tech that's integrated into it. And then one thing that's always been sort of a hallmark for Hyundai and Genesis there is the warranty. You get 10 years, 100,000 miles coverage there, and complimentary scheduled maintenance for 3 years or for up to 36,000 miles. I would assume that would be something like tire rotations and, wiper refills and everything like that, because you don't have the typical tune-ups you would with a gas-powered vehicle. So to fully detail that out, limited warranty for 5 years or 60,000 miles, powertrain 10 years or 100,000 miles, and complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. So thanks for watching, and let us know what your thoughts are on the Genesis GV60. Will you be getting one? Let us know, and be sure to subscribe for more car reviews and news.